All right, friends, welcome back. Destroyed is the word of the day. It's Thursday. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure to subscribe. This is the journey right here. This is what we're walking you through, and today should have been awesome, and it wasn't. And I'm going to explain why here. Today we're down 143, which is just, it's tough to swallow. We had a big shift today in momentum, which was great. This is what we were waiting for. And we had so many stocks today just explode. And it's one of those things you really had to be ready for. And like I said in the last couple of videos, last couple of days have been real slow. There hasn't been much momentum. But, when the market shifts in small caps, like today, I mean, we're talking today, there's just so much strength came out today. And because one thing took off, a bunch of other stuff just starts popping up. And, if you're skillful, you can get in there and have an amazing day. And I've done that plenty before in the past, but today just got the best of me. And once again, should have capitalized on that, but I'm going to show you where we had one just major big mistake that just ate us alive here. So hopefully you didn't get caught in it either, but I'm sure there's quite a few people who did. And that's just in the name of the game. We gotta learn to be patient and pick the right moves. And anyways, let's break it down today. So first off, we had a nice little progression in the beginning of the day. Started off with HOFV, which was like kind of the big mover today. And as you can see, it was a gapper in the pre-market right here. And we saw it was kind of curling up. So I jumped in, had a good little profit here. Let me show you the running balance here, my profit loss. My little sticky note here. And this is kind of how it went today. I made just small incremental steps up. So we did 0, 4, 3, 10, 23, working our way up. We got to 43 or 44, which is great. And this is where I hit a big error. So we were trading mostly this. And because I saw this strength, this incredible movement up here, I was watching it and I did jump into it, but I was skeptical to I just wanted to practice some patience to make sure, as it was climbing here, it wasn't just gonna get up to this point and then fade. And it was showing us that that was not the case, so it kept pushing hard. And then at that point, you're thinking to yourself, I don't want to get in at the tip top and just have this thing come crash down on me. So I did get one or two more trades in here right before it halted. And once it went into the halt, that was just showing you, hey, this thing had some serious strength. So it's great to see that. And that was kind of, I think, the switch that flipped everything on for small caps, and other stocks started trading with real strong strength. And anyways, I wanted to practice some patience because I didn't know how this was going to come out of the halt. And, it ripped down. And so I'm glad I didn't, I wasn't in it, and I didn't take any trades immediately after it started trading after the halt. And I'm glad I did that. Kind of waited for it to consolidate here. I saw it was kind of wanting to pop up a little bit, but still working its way down. But it had a nice consolidation here. And as soon as I saw this rip up, I'm thinking, okay, this thing is really going to move. So I hopped in, and the mistake I made here was we should have saw the resistance here previously. And I doubled into this area thinking we'd pop above this area of 639. And this is where I got destroyed. So once again, the mistake I made was I started adding in too much. There's just too much balance. I went really heavy on it. And I was watching it for it to break here, and the thing was, it was just a complete fake out. I mean, you could have kind of seen that because we did have these candlesticks that we pushed to 640, dropped a little bit, pushed and then stopped there again, and then on that third candle, that's where I thought it was gonna kind of rip through. It didn't. It stopped, and it just flushed. And the problem here is you see this one huge, massive one candle that absolutely crushed me, and I'm sure a lot of other people out there. And so I actually held this thinking hopefully I can get a tiny little bounce and just get rid of it. And that's what happened. I got rid of it, I don't know, somewhere in 510, I believe. But that candle right there, I know crushed a lot of you guys out there. Hopefully it didn't crush you and you were smart enough to kind of see what was unfolding here. But, you know, it was just difficult. That big turn there really just screwed up everything. So looking at the trading here on the profits, that's where I made this one move from. I was up 44 and it crushed me all the way down to 176. So it was tough to swallow that one. And because of that, I knew there was still a lot of momentum in the market. There was a lot of other stuff popping up. And so we did trade some other stuff. ONTC was another one that started popping up. But now with what happened, I was kind of hesitant to hop into things. And I also had that mentality that trying to, what's it called? Brain fart. Revenge trade really and get back to where I was, and I really couldn't. And as you can see, we took a little bit even more of a loss, and then I kindly, I think my max was 187, and then from there I slowly started chipping away, but I was very hesitant to trade anything else. And it was tough though because there was a lot of stuff that was popping up. So I mean, that was the deal today. Hopefully you guys did not get crushed like I did, but I know probably a lot of people got trapped in that. So we did have last trade. I mean, this is just what's going on here. Look at this ANCN. This thing out of nowhere. It's not trading anything, you know, for most of the entire day. And then at way later in the day, it just starts ripping out of nowhere. And so I saw that, hopped in, had a few, I think I had 2 trades on it that were pretty decent. But once again, I had to throw in the towel at that point because I ran out of my balance to trade, my cash balance. So, man, it's unfortunate because, you know, I could have had a few more trades in there, but at the same time, we traded way too much today. I had 48 trades, almost 50 trades. And this is where I'm sitting. So today we were down 143, and I did work back and shave a little bit off that, which is okay, but still a big red day for me, and it sucks because we've got all this momentum. This is what we were looking for, and just got trapped. So that's where we're leaving it today. Sitting at negative 108 for the last 2 weeks. So, you know, just got to work towards getting back in it, getting back to neutral, and then getting back positive, finishing the month strong. So I'll leave you with that today. Please let me know if you guys traded today and how it worked out for you. Hopefully you were green. Let me know if you're red and by how much. Be interested to find out how you fellow traders are working today. And I think we'll, you know, hopefully we'll see some more momentum tomorrow in the market because of all the things that popped off today. But we just got to be cautious. We got to be able to get after it and just watch those, you know, risky parts. So yeah, that's where I'll leave it. You guys have a good one. Take care. See you on the next one. Adios.